Alright, so I've decided to go flybarless on my T-Rex 500, and I've pretty much rebuilt this thing from the ground up. I've got the new ESP frame on it. This used to be just the old CF kit, which had the old style frame with the higher battery tray. This allows you to fit a bigger battery, so that's going to be nice. That's a brand new frame. I've got a new Scorpion motor in here. I've got my aligned flybarless head. This has been upgraded to torque tube. At one point in time, I guess this was a belt. The torque tube was already on this kit when I bought it. I bought this used. I got my KBDD tail blades. Their products are awesome. You cannot go wrong with KBDD. There's my old flybar head with the KBDD flybar paddles. I'm going to kind of miss having that nice orange on there to match the rest of my colors. I've got orange aligned skids. I've got my tail servo, which is a Futaba S9254. Very good tail servo. I've got a step down on this because this is only recommended to run at 5 volts. And I'm going to be running my new servos at 6 volts. I have some MKS 9660s on the way from Hong Kong, which are awesome servos. They're faster, they have more torque, and everything else. I used to have the Futaba S9650s on here, and they were very good servos, but I wanted metal gears, and the extra torque and everything is nice for flybarless. I put Booyah canopy mounts on here. These things are pretty cool. It's got these screws here that go into the canopy. They just screw right into these. There's my Canamod Phantom canopy. I've got stealth blades on this thing. I've been kind of debating whether or not I should go to some flybarless blades. Everybody says they make a big difference, but I have a whole load of these stealth blades. I think I've got 8 sets in a drawer sitting around. So I might as well use them. A lot of guys are flying with the stealth blades, flybarless, and they say they're fine. I've got my Beast X unit here, the Micro Beast. This is my flybarless system. It's also a 3-axis gyro. This gives you the option to run one satellite receiver, or you can plug your normal receiver into it and run one satellite. That's the way I'm going to go with the 500. Anything over the 450, they suggest running it that way. Some of the other flybarless units give you an option to run 2 satellite receivers, which is really nice because you can get rid of your big bulky receiver. But in this case, I'm just going to be running, one receiver and one satellite. Up here, I've got my pitch gauge. So when I'm trying to check my pitch with a pitch gauge, I have no flybar with this flybarless head. So on this little guy, you just screw it into where your rotor button goes. You stick a flybar through it. And when you put your pitch gauge on the blades, you have a flybar to line it up with so you can check your pitch. This thing's only a few bucks. I think it'll work out pretty nicely. And when you're done with it, you just unscrew it and put your rotor head back on. I think I've covered everything here. I've got a Castle Creations Ice 75 ESC for this. I got it. It had a problem. It's gone back to Castle for repairs. It had the loose heat sink. They had some kind of service advisory. So they should be fixing that for free and sending it back since it was under warranty. I just put metal tail servo mounts on here. I got the metal tail slider. Like the whole tail assembly is everything on here is pretty much brand new. I really rebuilt this from the ground up. I think the tail servo, the actual tail case here, and the swash plate, those are the only things on this helicopter that are not brand new. Everything else has been replaced. Like I said, I rebuilt this whole thing from the ground up. And these skid stabilizer or tail stabilizer bars, those are not new either. But pretty much everything else on this helicopter is brand new. So there we have it.